Hello you, it's Josh here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Theme Park Tycoon 2 update video. Today is an absolutely huge one, people. Today is absolutely huge. We've got changes to roller coasters. We've got changes to general rides. We've got so much to go through here. This is actually one of the biggest updates that I've seen in the game in quite a while. May I even say ever. It is an absolutely massive thingy. I've had to use both the snipping tool and snip and sketch because there is so much stuff to go through here that I literally can't get it in one photo. But without further ado, people, let's get on with it. So first of all, let's go through all the stuff here, a little bit of an overview sort of stuff. So I'm just going to read through the change log right here and explain a couple things, and then we'll go a bit more into detail after. So we've got a new redesigned roller coaster, inverted coaster. The old version is now regarded as legacy, similar to how they did the steel coaster before, and will now be hidden from build modes by default. Legacy content can now be made visible again via the settings menu. They've also added a new redesigned gentle ride teacups, which I'm very, very excited about because the teacups was one of the first rides ever added to the game. So I'm very interested to see what they've done with that. We've also got, they're basically just there. The old one's now legacy. Emitters and snow cannons can now use custom emitter images. Now, I have no clue what that means, but I'm very excited to look at it because that sounds very, very interesting. The transparency of glass items can now be configured. Increasing transparency beyond 75% will allow skylight to shine through the glass when using shadow mapped skylights on high quality graphics. Newly built glass items, when selected via the build menu, will now be more translucent by default, except for glass paths. Existing glass items will use backwards compatible glass transparency values initially. That means nothing to me. We're gonna have to explore that. That sounds very, very exciting though. And of course, we have a brand new commands. If you have a server, you can now use /ps admin set jump power, which makes you able to jump a little bit more. You have ps admin set name visibility, which can hide people's names. We have a basic editor piece for the splash boat to easily transition from a flume with water to a drop. Fair enough. The flying coaster will now only lower the seas when it is stopped at a station slot where guests can enter or exit. It will no longer stop on block breaks or intermediate station slots, which is, oh my god, that is beautiful. I am so happy about that. I mean, you know, I would have liked a new a new flying coaster, honestly, but this is good enough for now because it was so annoying when it brought them down on breaks and stuff like that. That doesn't happen. I've been on many flying coasters. That never happens, so that's very, very good to see. Upgraded the bubble chat system to the latest version, hopefully blah blah blah, whatever. Changed the way chat handles emojis and migrates to new built-in graphics, blah blah blah, whatever, great. And basically loads of other stuff, except from PS admin is now set to percentages instead of numbers. Brakes can be built on laterally curving pieces now. The splash boat ride allows connecting waterless flume, and drop starts to lift hill starts directly now, and a couple other things which we'll go through at the bits and bobs at the end. But that's basically an overview of everything that there is. Let's go into the more specific stuff now. This is brand spanking new, by the way. This update came out literally about 15 minutes from me recording this, and I've been recording for like 10 minutes anyway, so it's a brand new update. So I have not actually even slightly explored this, which makes it very, very fun because that means that this will be my first time reaction to seeing any of this stuff. So let's see here. Obviously we've got the brand new teacups, which I'm assuming are going to pop up straight away. And okay, all right, they are a little bit too themed, in my opinion, is my first thought. I feel like this is going to be very hard to put in a generic sort of land. It's a very, very nice detailed design. I mean, look at the amount of detail on this. Although I do fear that, like I just said, it's going to be really hard to theme into an area just because of how highly themed it is. It works well in like a sort of maybe Kids Land or an Alice in Wonderland sort of theme, that sort of stuff, you know. But I feel, except from that, it's going to be very hard to fit into themes just because of the very, very high, you know, cartoony sort of feel to it. But, you know, I mean, like, Theme Park Tycoon 2 is for people who are pros and, you know, people like me who do realism. And it's also for noobs. So I guess, you know, you've got to get that balance. But it's still a very, very nice model. And now let's have a look at this new inverted coaster. Look at that. You can see even from this hologram, the amount of detail on that. Okay, let's place this over here. Let's just clear out this area. Let's just clear out this here. Look at that track. Bloody hell. Okay. Dennis is not messing around. Let's just get a bit of track. Let's get a bit of stationing right here. You can see in this station, bloody hell, look at the amount of detail here. It comes back out and back in. That looks really, really beautiful. And let's just get a roller coaster train in here so we can have a look at that. Because holy moly, look at the amount of detail on that. Holy shit. That's incredible. I feel like this is going to be very painful for anyone who's built an inverted coaster recently, because the difference between the old one and this, holy moly. Look at that. It looks incredible. That is by far the most detailed train we've ever had in the game. I mean, look at it. You've got like the handles to hold on. You've got the overhead restraints. You've got like the little things for you know, inside of the arse so you don't slip out. You've even got the individual little bolts on the top right here. You've got like up here, you've got the actual track stuff. You can even see up here. What on earth? What's the point of that? Look, from here, you're never going to see half of that stuff because it's got a cover over it. But it's got detailing in here and all. That's incredible. That is honestly... Dennis, oh my god, it's even got wheels in here. Who's ever going... And a bolt right there. Who's ever going to see, I guess, me going through it? Absolutely incredible. That is like so very cool. I mean, like, look at that. It's absolutely incredible. Let's just quickly have a look at some of the elements and stuff right here, I guess. So, I'm not going to exactly build the world's best coaster, because as you may know, I'm not great at coasters. Am I doing something wrong? No, there's literally just no half loop now. I wonder why that's happened. I have no clue, but oh well. You can see here, I was going to do a nice cobra roll here quickly, but never mind. It looks like you can't do a half loop on here, which honestly may be a bug if you ask me. I don't think that should be a thing. But oh well, I guess. You can see here though, look at that. It does look incredible, doesn't it? I mean, you know, it looks really, really realistic. In fact, I think I might have to chuck one of these into Happening Point because, you know, obviously Happening Point is supposed to be super realistic. And I mean, those trains, holy moly. The realism, they are like so realistic. That is absolutely insane. Anyway, let's see what else we got here instead of just gawking over this. Emitters and snow cannons can now use custom emitter images. I have no clue what this could even mean, honestly. Like, what does that even mean? If we look here, let's use like smoke. What does it mean by it can change emitter image? So if I put Theme Park Tycoon 2 logo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you joking? Wait, that is... Oh my god. That is interesting. I mean, actually, I was about to say I don't know what you could use this for, but I mean, those like skilled people, I'm sure there's some skilled people that can make like custom emitter stuff. Like, you know, I guess if we go into here and find some smoke, I don't have any smoke, so we'll just find some... Oh, this is gonna be shit. Well, if we find like this here, for example... Oh, and wait about 9 years for it to turn. But I'm guessing, yeah, I mean, that looks surprisingly good. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, honestly, Tim. We also have pulse here. We can do stuff like this now, which is interesting. Like, you can see where we can turn things on and off. That's quite nice. Very, very cool little feature there. Very, very cool. I mean, like, I don't know how much it will be used, but still very, very nice. Transparency of glass can be changed now as well. So if we go into our glass right here, this is really annoying because I'm working on a secret project that's to do with glass. But anyway, you can see here, we've got glass transparency. 90, we've got 10. Oh, that is cool. That is a nice... It's a very simple feature, but that's going to make it really cool for, like, privacy glass and stuff like that. If you want to have, like, a bathroom, look, you can have privacy glass because you can see you can hardly see anything through that. That's a really, really cool feature. Again, very simple, but really, really cool. So that's basically all the main things gone through there. The other things that we should probably go through is, of course, we've got now PS admin set. You can see we've got set jump power. So if I real cozy and put like 500% here. Now if it goes in percentage, so normally, for example, you do walk speed maybe 35, but now you need to do like 215 instead. But you can see here, I can... I'm not a real jumpy boy, guys. I'm a real jumpy boy. And like I said, you can go here and do set move speed. And normally I do like 35, but that'd be 35%, so it's super slow. So if you want to do fast, you need to go like 500%, 1000%. Oh my god, I forgot how high I jump. Jesus Christ. And yeah, very, very nice. There's a couple other pieces, a couple other things, but they're not really important, like the splash boats, like I mentioned before. The flying coaster no longer stops, that sort of stuff. The chat bubbles should now be fixed a little bit more, because there was a bit of an issue where you kept where chat bubbles wouldn't disappear, and it was really, really annoying. But it seems like that's now fixed. So anyway, but anyway, people, that's basically everything right here. The couple little bits and bobs that we've got right here is obviously there's UI adjustments, internal changes, fix various minor issues, stuff like that. You know, not really important stuff that doesn't really matter when it comes down to it. But I mean, that's basically everything for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this update video. I'm trying something a little bit new with this webcam here. I'm going to be trying to use this in, like, tutorials and stuff like that. That from now on, just so you know, I can actually say hi and go, you and and stuff like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this new little webcam and the new, like, you know, a bit more upgraded video. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit more fancy here for the updates rather than just chucking a video together. So I hope you have enjoyed. Here's lovely patrons. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. Gumball, Lulpen, and Hoodie. You guys are all lovely jubbly. You're all great. If you'd like to become a patron, you can, you know, today, patreon.com/Kosii, and you get lovely shout-outs, like, obviously, you know, down below. You get early access to videos and much, much more. But except for that, guys, check out the Discord and all my other channels down below, and I'll see you all in another video. Goodbye!